Kev, I've been debating whether to bring this up, and I have some video evidence of something that I don't know if this is going to change the direction of the show, the course of my life, or what. But I'm sitting on something heavy here, and I don't. We talk about politics a lot, and I don't know if you know how divided we are. We know we're divided as a people, but I have some evidence that we are actually in a shadow presidency right
Oh,
now,
QAnon.
and I'm going to play this. I guess we got to let the cat out of the bag. Steve, here's my source.
Donald Trump,
And why is he your favorite?
because he says he does what he says. He gets it done.
Did he build the wall?
I believe he is, and I believe the mainstream.
But he didn't.
No. I believe that's just lies by the mainstream media, and they're covering up the truth.
Did he win the election?
Absolutely.
And why isn't he in office?
You know what? I mean, if you know what this shirt means,
What does this shirt mean?
Q is it's a mix of different things, but it's basically saying that the world is not how it seems. The media is all fake. The media is not reporting accurate information.
Not reporting that he is actually in office?
What I believe, what actually quite a few Trump supporters believe is that Trump is still the president right now. He is running a shadow presidency, possibly from Mar-a-Lago. The White House, the real White House, is shut down.
So you don't like how everything's going with him in office still?
So I believe that it's all a movie we're watching. That's what I have been told. It's all a movie, and we have actors playing different people who.
Like who else?
So Biden, the real Joe Biden that was with Obama when he was vice president with Obama, he's been executed.
So that's like Tupac, Biggie. They have a replacement. He's a hologram.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah, and
You really think that?
I do. I'm here to see my favorite president in the whole world.
So,
Okay,
so there it is.
Okay, wow. Ooh. I mean, number one, just chilling
Yeah.
to be able to get that kind of insight on
Yeah.
what's really going on. I've got a couple of questions. So, is the writer's strike affecting the film that they write on a daily basis?
You know what? I haven't seen a lot of footage out of the White House this past week.
Or that fake insignia. And on top of that, and this is the one that kills me, the people that say that Trump is still in office. And you know what? At this point right now, I absolutely believe it. I do. I believe it. And so much so that he is the president, and when we vote for president this year, he won't be able to because he's already done his 2 terms. And whether you're doing it shadow or not shadow,
Got to take him off the ballot.
2 terms or 2 terms, and he's done. So if he didn't lose and he's still the president, then he shouldn't be able to run a 3rd term unless he changes. Maybe he's got some kind of classified documentation that he declassified this morning, and it was the FDR clause. So
You can continue to have multiple terms beyond
Yes.
the 2. Yeah.
yes.
Former AG Bill Barr, I wasn't much of a fan of, but I want to speak to our Republican friends that listen, not the lunatics that troll us. I mean, the ones that are, real, that believe the tenets of the GOP, the real tenets, tempering government involvement, etc., rugged individualism, which I'm all for. This was the wisest I've heard Mr. Barr in any public speaking setting since he came to public awareness in his former role. And you can still have a candidate, folks, and get what you want done But I think the one thing that anyone who voted for Trump learned is that he's not the guy that's going to deliver the meal that you ordered. Go ahead, play Geraldo Rivera's question here.
To be president of the United States? Is Donald Trump fit to be president?
This is the way I'll answer that, Geraldo, which is, if you believe in his policies, he's the what he's advertising is his policies. He's the last person who could actually execute them and achieve them. He does not have the discipline. He does not have the ability for strategic thinking and linear thinking or setting priorities, or how to get things done in the system. It is a horror show when he's left to his own devices. And so you may want his policies, but Trump will not deliver Trump policies. He will deliver chaos and, if anything, lead to a backlash that will set his policies much further back than they otherwise would be.
And so that's the perfect way to look at the ideology of the grand old party today. You still can have what you want. You need a fucking candidate, guys.
Yeah.
You need a candidate.
You need somebody that can actually, that knows the political process and get something done.
We don't advertise the identity of the entire Republican Party as like the kooks we play on here sometimes, like the guy in the Q shirt a few minutes ago, or feel free to just scroll down some of our YouTube comments on the pages. They're there. I wish they were working, but they're there, posting. You still can have the party back. I'd be pissed off if I was voting red, and they hijacked my fucking deal like that.
Yes.
Anyway, calm down.
Do you think it's possible we could get a call sheet for the fucking the news we watch every night, like all the shit that's going on?
A call sheet,
like Jim Jordan, like just what time all these different players that are in this movie that we're watching.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to see that call sheet.
Just every day, a little packet of sides. Just
yeah.
And
that's got to be.
And well, but you see, with the assassination of Biden, and are we to assume then that all the other players have all been assassinated as well, and these are all actors, like the Bill Barr that we watched before? Is that Bill Barr, or was that Peter from Family Guy, just animated really realistically?
Yeah. They have those pictures of Biden where he's got his ears where his earlobes aren't attached. And then there's pictures of Biden where his earlobes are attached. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, that's crazy, because I've seen women that have had facelifts have that same fucking thing happen. They pull so much fucking skin back that they end up fucking having to hide the scar with the fucking LBJ earlobe.
Right. So maybe he's had some work, or the actor.
There's another cat. Could you imagine that fucking hunt for the doppelganger? Just to get that fucking
so exact, right?
The Biden shuffle, just to get that motherfucker down.
Yeah. There were open calls at nursing homes all over the country.
But this is during the pandemic. I mean, you're talking about a hard cast.
It's true. Yeah, I wouldn't have been wanted. I would not want to have been tasked with that.
No. And I knew that fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman had passed, because he could have played anybody.
He could do anything.
Yeah,
a little bit of makeup.
Yeah. So I mean, he's passed. So I don't know.